TOUCAN2 is an Owen Easton designed catamaran. It was built in 1994, 1995, finished in 1995. It's constructed out of aluminium, and it's a 14 metres or 7.8 metres wide, and 7.8 metres wide in the width. It's a very strong catamaran. This one was built by KY Cat Yachts in Caloundra. Got the little toucan symbol there. One of the design features on the hull is quite good. If you have a look down there, you can see how the hull, it curves out like that, which allows for a lot more space above the waterline and less friction in the water, and also creates like a bit of a soft chine that the water sort of dissipates like that, which is really good. Now if we keep going, we've got a number of cleats right down the hull. Joey, get out of that. That's a bit of fish she's trying to eat for the last 2 weeks, and she just won't let up on it. Please no, don't lick me. Anyways, 12 cleats each side. It's got a safety rail here, which you can undo at some point so that you can easily load stuff from the jetties. Underneath the hull is here. It's really, we've got about 600 or 700 of bridge deck clearance, which is a good number. And we've got like a little ladder here that you come up for these type of beach landings, and you can come up. It's quite good. Typical of a catamaran. You got boom nets. The catwalk. This is that goes right up the top. That is a head sail, and it's a rolling furler, so it rolls in here under this mechanism. The rope rolls it in, your rope, and then you pull it out. We've got an anchor, 22 kilo Saka anchor, with a 10mm chain on it, and we've got 60 meters of chain, which works pretty good. We've got a second roller here to pull up an anchor that we've placed just to stop the boat turning, which is sometimes in tight positions you need to do that. And the anchor winch is here. It takes the chain, and it also can take a rope wrapped around here, and it's an electric winch. So you disconnect the chain, and then you can just have the rope wrapped around it and then run it through that pulley at the front, and you can pull up the second anchor. When you get into a boat this size, everything just becomes very, very heavy, so you need mechanical help. We've definitely got a couple of kayaks, one yellow one red one. We've got some anchor, some storage here, plenty of storage. It's got fenders in there, and then you've got one here for, you know, fuel and bits and pieces. We've got hatches 3 aside, very handy, and then there's two on the roof. There's one sort of observation one where you can stand up when you're driving. This is a dagger board. That there is a makeshift, is a flexible keel that you can lift up and down to stop when you're sailing into wind. It stops the boat sliding sideways. And if we keep going down the hole here, we've got a tinny, 3 metre tinny, weighs about 45 kilos, and an 8 horsepower 2-stroke motor. Will get you up onto plane, but only just with one person in it and a dog. The sugar scoop, which we are currently standing on, is very handy, gets you down close to the water and you can unload and load stuff from it. You got the rudder mechanism is all exposed. This is the davit here for lifting the boat, the tinny up and down, or the tender. It's on a 4-to-1 pulley ratio. It's handy. There's a seat up there, barbecue, 1300 watts of solar panels up there, a bit of storage underneath there, and then we've got the canopy that goes around the rear living area, which is very handy. Winches, 5 winches in the cabin, 2 on the mast. These little blocks here just grab the rope when you don't want them to move. There's a life raft there. The mast is 18 metres off the water level. What else have we got? The rigging is very strong. You get your good look at that. That's the rigging. Very strong construction. It's got wire rope. It's about 12 mil in diameter, and the construction of the whole mast system is very strong. One stay at the front, one inner stay, and then another 2 even more closer to the mast, and these 2, and there's a 3rd one, and then you got 2 that run to the back. Yeah, it's very, very strong. We've got a TV aerial and solar hot water system. Very handy. In the winter it's not so good. Probably need instant gas to be 100% when it's cold. Let's go in here, and this is where the tool will sort of stop. As you can see, it's nicely enclosed, but then it becomes quite hot, but you can open it all up and roll it up, which is there's no problem there. The door is a sort of semi-waterproof type door, and it's made out of aluminium, very strong, so you get the water over the back, you can keep most of it out. There's 4 hatches under here. They're not watertight, so they are a bit of a pain. Under there we've got a generator. It's a 2.4 kVA generator that I use to supplement the battery power when there's not much solar going on. We've got another winch there. At the helm we've got a steering wheel here, navigation mapping instrument here. We've got a Coursemaster autopilot, very basic one, and then water speed, wind direction and wind speed, compass, the throttles for the engine, 2 Kubota engines in this boat, 2 V1902 Kubota engines rated at 33 horsepower at 2200 RPM. Handy. That just about wraps it up. We've sort of covered most of the stuff. Next time I make a video, I'm going to go inside and show you the inside. Thanks a lot. See ya.